We are getting closer and closer to Halloween. Ghost life. Ooh, soon to be ghost life.
Oh, that's good.
That's what, yeah. Last year, one of our Halloween crafts were the balloon ghosts, if you recall. And Paige and I started the show with Ghost Life.
Ghost life. Yeah.
But we're your hosts today. I'm Leah Rizzo.
And I'm Lauren Hitch.
And Lauren is still filling in for Paige while she is out. She'll be out for the rest of this week and all of next week. So get ready for all kinds of fun with various hosts once you're done for the week.
That's so fun that you guys have like guest hosts coming in next week.
It is going to be a fun time. It's definitely going to be a lot of fun. Just like there's a lot of fun going on this weekend. We got Apple Scrapple to get excited about. That kicks off tomorrow. I know our friends at the Parker Group are going to be there with their booth, and I know that they just live for the Apple Scrapple. But I've never been, so I'm going to try and make it my goal to go this year.
Yes, so I think we're going to go out to Outdoors Del Marva's going to go cover it, hang out a little bit, get an apple dumpling or two.
I was going to say, are you there for the apple or the scrapple?
The scrapple.
The scrapple.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Right.
And if I'm taking my son, he's going to beg me the second we get there to go get a scrapple
he's a big
sandwich.
scrapple guy, which I think is
Real
hilarious.
Big scrapple guy, yes. But it definitely, apple scrapple is like a staple around here. You've got to go.
Yeah.
You're going to have so much fun. And the weather's supposed to be good this year. Usually it's not. Usually that's how you know it's apple scrapple time.
Right.
Because it's raining every weekend in October.
That's how the flower market was growing up in Wilmington, that like there was never a full weekend of beautiful weather. There was always like one or two torrential downpours, and you were like, yes, spring.
Spring is here. Right.
But sort of speaking of your son, he's an only child.
Yes.
Would you say that, because you grew up with a little brother, right?
Little brother, yep.
Are there any lessons in life that you feel like you took with you just by having a sibling?
Ooh. Well, I feel like there's a lot, but like more so like, I don't know, lessons. I don't know. I mean, I feel like, yeah, or like lessons wise, I'd be like, oh, what I got away with versus him, or
True.
Like Riker can't blame anyone.
That's
like,
true.
I'm like, buddy, you did that, and he's like, no, it was the dog. I'm like, no, it wasn't. The dog didn't color marker on the wall, you know. So I don't know.
Darn opposable paws.
So I don't know about like, I don't know lesson wise other than like that, but more so like in the good side of it would be like just having a built-in friend. Later, like I mean, we surely had our moments of fighting.
That's pretty common, I think, that a lot of times, you know, in your youth, the siblings fighting constantly, yes, but then you kind of like by maybe your late teens, 20s, you sort it out, and you're like, it's all water under the bridge. That time you duct tape me to the wall.
Yeah. Oh, he always brings up, he's like, oh, Christmas Eve when you sent me to the hospital, like he brings it up every time, and he's like, remember, and then he's opening gifts the next day, and he's like just grumpy because he couldn't use his arm.
One time I like walked into my sister and I kind of like bounced off her and I hit one of the lamps in the house, and I was like, remember that time you pushed me into a lamp?
Right.
And she's like, I didn't push you. We'll never know. I felt pushed. But yeah, I would say that sometimes the negotiation skills too of having a sibling, and like I'm the middle child, so I've got, and I'm 3 years from each sibling, older brother, little sister. So I feel like my negotiation skills are fairly strong, and like coming to a conclusion that everybody's happy with, because like that's just how we had to work a lot of things out. Yeah, a lot of times my parents would be like, well, figure it out yourself.
Figure it out, yeah. No blood? Okay, it's up to you.
Right, you're good.
Did you feel like any, what do they call it, middle child like syndrome, or is it?
I'm here, aren't I? Yeah. I want to be heard. Yeah.
I love that.
It really wasn't so bad, because my siblings and I are really, really close.
That's good.
So we we were growing up too. Like we were sort of the outlier of growing up very close with one another. We were the Three Musketeers of built-in friendship.
Yeah.
But I think a little bit in some ways my siblings weren't as independent as I was. So I did feel, I think when I was a kid, a little bit more like, well, how come they get the extra help or they get the extra attention for these little things here and there? And it's like, well, because I can do them.
Yeah.
And I will do them
And
myself.
now you guys are all pro negotiators.
Very much so, I would say. But something else that I thought about this morning as I hit the vending machine before the show, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to use this cash, because when it's cash, it doesn't count. Do you fall victim to that mindset as well, or is that just, I know it's not just me.
I think that counts.
Cash counts?
Cash counts. Even my mom, and this is so bad, I'm like calling her out today, but like she'll take cash out just because then it's like, oh, you don't see it come out. Oh, like what'd you use cash for? Like, oh, what? You never know. Just took $60 out. Like, just took $100 out. Like, whatever. But like, I do a little bartending on the side, and like I feel like, oh, that cash. Like, I'm like, oh, it's okay. It was cash. Like, it never left my account. Like, you never see it like leaving your account. You're good.
That's how I feel. Right? Is that the cash doesn't count because you don't feel the hit necessarily. I've been trying to budget a little bit better. Where like I will pull my fun cash for between the pay periods, and I'm like, all right, that's it. And once that's spent, no shopping.
Ooh,
like,
okay.
But especially I think since if you live in and around the beach area, hospitality, bartending, I do
Yes.
like to tip in cash.
Yes.
Because I think that's still the preferred
It is.
mode of tipping.
For sure.
So I do like to have that on hand, especially just for the area that I live in. But
Yeah.
I
And a lot of people don't
definitely-
carry cash on them anymore.
So many people don't carry
Like
cash anymore.
everything's just, I mean, all of our checks are direct deposited and like, things like that. People just don't carry cash. So sometimes when you do have it, I do feel like it kind of burns a hole in your pocket.
Yeah, you're like, ooh,
I
I
need to
got
spend
cash to
this, I need to spend this
spend.
cash.
Yeah, so if you have that mindset with us, you are not the only one, but I definitely feel like it does help me budget a little bit better.
I like that you're kind of disciplined with it. Like, this is how
Yeah.
much I have for the week.
I used to carry
My
cash
spending
all the
money.
time. That was my,
Yeah.
I mean, when I started
yeah.
babysitting when I was like 13, everything was cash.
Exactly.
It was either cash under the table or it was, you know, checks directly made out to me.
Exactly. And sometimes you go places and it's like no cash. Like, you can't use cash.
There are a lot of
Only.
cashless places, especially like festivals and stuff like that. There's a lot where there is no cash accepted anymore. And those are those moments where I definitely feel like, oh, I've aged.
Right. Yes, that is so true. Or they'll be like, just scan the code for my Venmo. I'm like, oh.
Right, or like, you know, if one person buys a pizza and we're all divvying it up, just Venmo me,
Just Venmo me,
And I'm
yeah.
like, I have cash.
No, but I'm also like, what a cool thing. Like,
It is cool. Or people are like, just Cash App it, or oh, just
Yeah.
put it in your Apple Wallet.
Apple
and I'm like,
Pay,
I don't
yeah.
have that.
I know. I don't either. They're like, can you Apple Pay? I'm like, what is that?
And I'm like, I have PayPal.
PayPal, yes. Oh man, the times have changed, Leah.
They have changed, and I do feel like I need to get on top of it because
Yeah.
I feel like that's where, as technology changes, that's where I think you first start feeling left behind.
Right. True. We do always keep, my mom and dad have always told me, keep a little cash on hand, you know, in case you go places.
Just in case.
Emergencies, right? But even like you said, for tipping, if we're going out and you're going to a wedding and it's a
Yep.
open bar, you should still tip. You know,
Yep.
Cash bar.
Yep,
Tip
cash
with
bar, or again, yeah, tip in cash, because I still think if you are doing a lot of eating out, you know, and people will make the argument, or I feel like there's still like that baseline of 20% tipping, and then
Yep.
somebody's very exceptional, you tip them
Yes,
more.
exactly.
But even if it's, because you never know, it could just be a really rough night,
Rough night.
somewhere.
I've
and-
even tipped, girl, I worked in a restaurant for 8 years. So like, I even tip now when we go out and like, if just, I could tell that server's having a rough time or like the restaurant's packed or
I
I
tip
just
more.
give her extra. I know.
I was
just
like,
feel
here,
so bad.
take it.
I remember. Like,
I think especially when I have cash on hand, I tend to tip higher
Me too.
than if I don't,
Yeah.
because when you don't and the receipt tells you exactly how much is 20%, you're like, oh, okay,
I'll give it
and it's
a
not that
little, yeah.
much. But I'm like, oh, when it's cash, I'll be like, here's
extra.
$8 for my $10 meal. Like,
in the same way. That's good
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
That's a good way to be.
I think so, but I guess we'll see what society deems.
And they do say cash is king. Like, it's cash. It's, you know.
You can't beat it. But, so whether cash counts for you or not, we know that Coast Life counts. We're going to see what's coming up today on the show.
Hitch, Leah. Today on the show, we're sitting down with a live local production company that puts performers first. There's a haunted house in town that gives scares and gives back to the community. A woman's daughter wants to be celebrated in the family, but is she doing anything worth celebrating? Oh, we're spilling the tea and so much more coming up on Coast Life.
Coast Life is sponsored by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
Life is full of little moments. Joyous laughter. Playful dancing. Bright smiles. Never miss a moment. Built for brighter days. Shell Brothers Homes.
Step into something new at Vernon Powell. Jumpstart your fall routine with Brooks and Hoka. Vernon Powell has Delmarva's largest selection of Hoka, including Hoka Kids. Power through work with Dansko and Bionic. Wall-to-wall work boots and Carhartt apparel. Outfit your whole family for fall in fuzzy Uggs, comfy Hey Dude, or Birkenstocks with socks. Sparkling layered looks from E. Newton and Kendra Scott. Plus new apparel from brands like Patagonia, Pure Lore, North Face, and UGG at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth Beach.
Peninsula Home Care proudly serves the beautiful communities of Delaware and Maryland. With a team of compassionate nurses, therapists, and social work at your service. We are here to help you regain your strength and independence right in the comfort of your home. Our team actively engages in our community, including ongoing education with our partners. From hospital to home, Peninsula Home Care is your hometown home care, right by your side since 1985.
Celebrate the season with the 4 best days of fall at Sunfest. Experience the ultimate celebration of food, drinks, arts, crafts, and entertainment along the boards from October 24th to the 27th. Embrace fall by enjoying a seaside tractor ride, chilling around a beach bonfire, navigating a corn maze, or participating in a pet and bicycle event. Shop around over 200 arts and crafts vendors. Immerse yourself in music with an incredible lineup of free musical performances. Enjoy the free family fun all day. For more information, visit ococean.com/sunfest.
You're watching Coast Life. We're here at the Cinema Art Theater in Lewis. Give me some drums. All right, now some piano. We've got our live local productions here in Lewis, Delaware, rockin' and rollin' here on Coast Life. And the man putting it all together is going to be Roger Duryea with Lazy Mary Productions. Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Now, Roger, we were talking earlier, you said you've actually retired from the industry, but now here you are working harder than ever, I hear. Tell me all about your production you have going on now.
Well, we formed the production company Lazy Mary Productions because when we moved here a year ago, we kind of realized that we were one of many retiring to Sussex County, and many of them from larger metropolitan areas where there are great live musical acts that they can attend. And we felt like there was an opportunity there to serve the needs of our community. And we really, though, also hope to bring in other vocalists from the community into what we're doing. And the musicians in this community are amazing. So
Yes,
that was
of
not
course.
difficult. That was not a difficult nut to crack.
Yeah, there are so many talented people right here at the beach, and I'm so glad that you're sparking some interest with them and working with you over at Lazy Mary. You're performer first. So what does that mean in your own words?
Well, we use that term really to highlight what our mission is, and that is to provide a showcase for performers. But it also means that we want to make sure that they're rewarded for the work that they do. That's not always the case. So at Lazy Mary Productions, we are focusing on creating an organization with little or no overhead. That's why we won't have our own venue. We're partnering with the Cinema Art Theater. They're a great partner. We love being here, and they're excited to bring different programming to their facility. And so, there's a lot of ways that you can avoid those overhead costs, and that allows us to put the ticket revenues into the pockets of performers, which is really something that is a passion for me.
That's what's going to keep audiences, not just audiences, but the performers coming back, day in, day out, year after year.
Yeah.
So I can already tell this is going to be a successful venture.
Well, we hope so. Thank you.
What makes live local productions so special or so important, especially right here at the beach?
There's an excitement that you get from the whole concept of it being live as opposed to, something that's recorded. There's always an element of creativity that happens on the spot. So, and sometimes things go fluey too, and so that can make it exciting. So there's just an aspect of live performance that I think you don't get in other types of entertainment.
Yeah, exactly. And you said that we have a creative in the house,
We
right?
do.
All right, do you think we can bring him on?
I think so.
And now with Paul Maizano, the creative director of Lazy Mary Productions, and dare I say, the star of A Night with Frank and Ella?
Well, I think there's two stars. You can't say Frank and Ella without having Frank and Ella right there. So I think there's two of us there that are going to share the stage. And it's I'm very excited because we have Donna Tucker-Jones, who came from Wilmington, who's I had been highly recommended, and then I got to hear her sing, and I said, okay, we're doing this. An Evening with Frank and Ella is more of an intimate evening. I created it as sort of a, if you were a high roller at Vegas and you got to have just a small, intimate time with Frank Sinatra and Ella Fitzgerald, this is what it would be. And so it's kind of making the audience part of the show, that they are these high rollers that are coming to be a part of this.
All right. You know, just a few minutes ago, you know, you guys are rocking and rolling. It sounds so good right now.
Good.
And I even recognized my friend Paulie, the drummer. You know, so again, you know, back to what Roger was saying, you know, just bringing in local musicians.
Right. Like I said, we've only been here in town for a year, so getting to know a lot of people has been the exciting stuff. We have no mishaps at this point because this will be our maiden voyage, but I'm excited.
Yeah, of course. And just for our viewers, when and where can we enjoy a night with Frank and Ella?
Okay, that is Saturday, the 19th of October. And it'll be right here at Cinema Arts. And there's a 4:30 and a 7:30 show. And they're starting to sell, so you got to get your tickets.
Keeping the performing arts alive. Thank you so much for coming on today. And I'm so excited for a night with Frank and Ella.
You better be there.
Yes, sir. Follow Lazy Mary on social media to get updated on upcoming shows. And follow Coast Life to stay connected with us on the go. More of the show when we return.
On the next wheel, a close match and big money. But which of these besties will make it to the bonus round?
This is fun.
Thursday at 7 on Coast TV.
Next Jeopardy!
34 years ago, I passed the teen tournament test. Here I am now.
You're the world's oldest Teen Jeopardy champion.
Thursday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
A wet crawl space is a lurking hazard, inviting mold, rot, and structural worries. The answer is Brazier's Crawl Space Encapsulation. Our specialist tailors the solution to your exact crawl space. Our expert team cleans and upgrades your crawl space into a pristine, protected environment, and we only use April Air dehumidifiers. Reliable and robust, complete with a 5-year warranty. Take the first step to a drier, safer home. Call Brazier's or visit our website. Your peace of mind is just one call away.
Treat yourself to a culinary journey like no other at Benvenuto. Delaware Today named Benvenuto as a 2023 Best of Delaware Dining and Event Restaurant, where the perfect fusion of comfort, exquisite flavors, and a captivating atmosphere awaits you. Our passion for exceptional cuisine shines through every dish as we artfully combine international flavors and fresh, locally sourced ingredients. With stunning spaces and a private room for special occasions, our breathtaking Tuscan design sets the stage for an unforgettable dining experience. Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
Brian, what's the difference between treated wood and composite decking?
Treated wood decking costs less, but requires a lot of maintenance over the years. Composite decking looks like wood, but won't fade, curl, or rot. It's insect resistant, maintenance free, and comes with a lifetime warranty. Get composite decking for the same price as treated lumber through October, extended just for you.
Paul Davis can bring the showroom to you as soon as tomorrow.
And we'll give you an estimate that day.
Call Paul Davis, the restoration and remodeling experts.
Welcome to Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford, where relaxation meets perfection. The Celtic Series, crafted in the USA, starts at just $4,300 and a perfect match for any budget. Enjoy endless family fun with the Artesian Series, tailored for unforgettable moments. Indulge in affordable luxury with our Stealth Hot Tubs for relaxation without breaking the bank. Plus, with every hot tub, our in-house service team ensures professional installation and full support. With one of the largest hot tub showrooms on Delmarva, why not visit Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford today?
Spill the Tea is sponsored by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.
It's Thursday, Coast Life, and you know what that means. It's a good time to spill some tea, spill some drama with none other than our friends at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. I just read an article that one of the signs that you're officially an adult included not drinking caffeine after 5 p.m. Swap it out for a nice herbal tea. We got the Cider House blend today, which I remember falling in love with last year. So if you can still find that, I know they go through their fall flavors really quick.
Oh, okay. So the Cider House blend, this herbal blend, headlined by apple, hibiscus, and cinnamon, mirrors the juicy, tangy, and naturally sweet profile of an iconic autumnal cider. Sip it hot or cold. The aroma and flavor will embrace you like a cozy sweater.
Ooh, all right, can't wait. So we'll get to spill in the literal tea. Lauren, if you wouldn't mind pouring us a pot, I will explain the drama that we are talking about today. So a mom of two, 16-year-old Caddy and 14-year-old Jake, recently had a tough conversation with Caddy. Jake is involved in sports, he does well in school, and recently won an award which they celebrated. Caddy, however, hasn't been putting much effort into anything and feels it's unfair that her brother gets celebrated more. Her mom explained that they love her just as much as Jake, but if she wants to be celebrated too, she needs to put more effort into something. She didn't take it well. How are we siding with mom? Or how do we feel about this?
No, I'm not siding with mom on this one. I feel like every kid has their own thing that they're into, right? Just because she doesn't like sports or doesn't want to go be in the drama club, or that's fine.
I think I'm with you. I think we, unfortunately, the way that our society sort of is built, we do celebrate the kids that are, you know, truly exceptional, and they should be celebrated for being exceptional. But I don't think you should have to be so, like, there's so much pressure to be exceptional then, and like, you should just be celebrated for being you.
Just celebrate your kids for being great kids. Like, I'm sure Caddy does many great things.
Being a good person is also worth celebrating.
Maybe she also is a good friend to her friends, and maybe she got a great note home from her teacher saying that she was a great sharer at school. Maybe she helped feed the dogs. Maybe she helped mom and dad bring the groceries in. Maybe that should be celebrated.
I like the way
in my house we celebrate probably too many things.
That's okay. I mean, I get it. We were talking about things that you may have learned by having siblings growing up, and I think there is a little bit of that competition. I remember that, like, my brother is a very good test taker. He's a very good speaker. He always comes across, I mean, like, he is very smart, and he sounds very smart. My sister was also, she studied super hard. She got straight A's, and I was kind of like, I'm here. And school wasn't my thing. I was a terrible test taker. I was not an extracurricular heavy kid because I just couldn't handle it all. And I mean, I do get that, you know, the straight A's, my sister would get paid, but I didn't feel jealous about it because I was like, well, I didn't get straight A's, so I don't get paid. But I would get paid for, like, babysitting or doing chores or.
But I think them saying, like, you have to do something to be celebrated, like, we're not going to say that's a little harsh.
I do agree.
Yeah. Riker has a sticker chart. I mean, we write them down together, so he gets to pick a couple fun ones, like feed the dogs, practice baseball, help mom and dad with something, and he's running around. What can I help you with? What can I get excited about?
I mean, I get it. In the real world, you know, the highly decorated kids often go on to be highly decorated adults, but also a lot of times they don't. And then it's the middle of the road kids like myself that go on to do something slightly more celebration worthy as adults.
Yeah, I just feel like as a kid you wouldn't want to look back on your life, like as an adult when you were a kid and you were like, oh, my parents didn't do that for me.
Well, I think it also it gives you a little bit of a complex too, where you're like, well, I didn't accomplish anything, so I'm not worth anything. And you're like, well, that's not true.
No, always celebrate your children.
I like the way you think, Lauren. I like celebrating the kids. No matter what, you can have different kinds of celebrations, I think, per kid, per accomplishment, but I think overall, I don't necessarily agree with Mom on this one.
No.
All right. Let's try our tea here.
When I poured it,
see if this is worth celebrating.
Cheers. When I poured it, it smelled so good, I could smell it.
And I think this is, this might be a caffeine-free one. I can't remember, but
me and my cozy sweater already.
I know. I was like, we're in our sweater weather day today.
So good.
With a nice cup of cozy tea, like the Cider House blend from the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. So we'll give you a minute to get your shopping list all ready and together. COASTLIFE's going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back.
Unwind, work off stress, and be comfortably true to who you are with Jab and Flow. We're dedicated to creating a balance of physical and mental wellness for your best life. You don't have to get in the ring, be a hardcore yogi, or train like a pro athlete to become part of our community. We teach boxing fundamentals with a fun variety of yoga, Pilates, and fitness classes for drop-ins and members of all levels. On Route 1 between Rehoboth and Dewey with plenty of free parking.
Pets are cute. Until they're not. Forgive your best friend. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
Spark your senses at the Spice and Tea Exchange in Rehoboth Beach. Food lovers, home chefs, and tea enthusiasts rejoice. Smell and sample your way through hundreds of exotic spices and teas from around the world. Our signature blends and rubs are hand-mixed daily to ensure the highest quality and freshness. Talk to our tea experts and learn the wellness benefits of drinking fresh loose-leaf premium teas. Find a tasteful gift for that special someone or join us for an in-store cooking demo. Find your way to flavor at the Spice and Tea Exchange on the Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Sister locations in Annapolis, Maryland, and Old Town Alexandria, Virginia.
Here at the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in countertops, to not only ensure you get the best product to fit your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
When I came into the Delmarva Design Center and see that big collection of slabs, that makes really the decision seamless.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Rules don't apply when it comes to designing your home or business's interior. At Mood Design Studio, we break away from typical design norms to craft one-of-a-kind spaces that belong on the pages of a magazine. Choose from a bold selection of exclusive wallpaper designs and fabrics, plus a curated selection of furniture, making any room a showstopper. Need guidance? We'll assist you in planning your space's scope and budget for a streamlined, stress-free experience. For a complimentary consultation, visit Mood Design Studio in Lewis today.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Tidal Health Home Care.
Well, Coast Life, I know we all woke up to some colder temperatures this morning, and maybe you've got some of the older people in your life top of mind, their health care and their overall health top of mind. And if that's the case, then we're chatting with some lovely folks from Tidal Health Home Care who are just going to talk about what they do to keep certain members of our community safer, especially when, you know, the weather turns a little bit, but all year long. So we've got Megan and Robin joining us with Tidal Health Home Care. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. We're happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. So, Robin, you're telling me about your sort of disease management control that you guys do is really top tier. How do we get there?
Yes. So we have developed evidence-based disease management programs that really are super focused on a lot of education about medication management and disease management, very heavily in that. And we individualize every single program to meet the patient's needs because everyone's symptoms are different, everything is different. So one of the most recent ones that we have implemented and launched is COPD, or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Yes. And that affects, and when the weather changes, it affects people a lot. That's where the lung tissue's been damaged, and so it becomes inflamed, and it's really hard for people to breathe. So we spend a lot of time with patients on helping them with their medications and how to manage their disease, and mainly our goal is to keep them out of the hospital and in their home where they feel the most comfortable.
I think it's an amazing goal, and I know that you guys have often hit that goal. I mean, and really put your patients sort of at ease and again kept comfortable, because really everybody wants to be in their house. That's what you spend all your time and money on. That's where you want to live and where you want to stay and remain independent for as long as you can. So when it comes to COPD, maybe what are some of the symptoms people should look out for and some of the techniques that you guys use with that? I know, Megan, you're an occupational therapist, so you really kind of see this education and evidence-based approach at play.
Yep. So what we do when we go into people's homes is we look at the things that are important to them. Typically in home care, we're looking at bathing, dressing, meal prep, maybe some laundry, and the difficulties that they have with that. And then we're able to use different strategies like energy conservation and how they breathe with the activity to really maximize what they can do on their own safely as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think, safety is also a top priority, of course, for a lot of our independent seniors that are out there and want to remain so. So what are maybe some of the signs that people should look out for that it's time to get in touch with Tidal Health Home Care?
Right, so if you've had an exacerbation of your illness, whether that was triggered by, unfortunately some people still smoke, whether it's triggered by environmental factors like the weather. Sometimes people don't take their medications properly, so they notice that they're wheezing all of a sudden and they're not able to breathe, they're not able to get around in their home as easily as they were before. Maybe just walking out to the car is such a taxing effort. So any kind of change in those symptoms with your breathing and those kind of things would be a sign that you need to get to your physician right away, your provider right away, and then your provider would call us and make a referral. We could come out and begin our program. We do also have a part of the program is smoking cessation, so we really try hard to to help people change their lifestyle to be healthy and manage their chronic disease.
And Megan, I'm sure as an occupational therapist, you really get to know a lot of these patients on a personal level. Do you really see them appreciate that sort of education approach and all the work that you go to keeping the patients independent and in their home?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. In fact, as a therapist, when somebody can do something that was very difficult, it's the best. It's what we do.
It is what you do. Yep.
To being at home.
Awesome. Well, so is it to get involved with Tidal Health Home Care? Is this something that people's doctors need to do the paperwork, or can people reach out kind of on their own?
People can absolutely reach out on their own. We would love that, and then we can get in touch with your doctor, your provider for you, and say, hi, we heard from Mrs. Jones and she really would like some help, and so we're happy to advocate for all people in our community.
Wonderful. Because it can be a lot of times you don't know what you need, but these guys do.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys for coming in and talking about all that you do to keep your patients safe and healthy and happy and independent and out of the hospital, like you said, and especially maybe give your older folks a call in your life, check on everybody, make sure everybody's doing well. You can turn COASTLIFE on for them. We're take a quick break, but we're going to be right back.
We believe that a great community health system reflects the community it serves. And like Sussex County itself, we've been on an exciting journey of growth and transformation, evolving from a trusted community hospital to the region's premier healthcare provider and Sussex County's most comprehensive health system. We're proud to be on this journey together, miles ahead, but by your side the entire way, because Sussex County is our specialty.
We know you have better things to do with your time than cleaning. At Heather's Homeworks, we invest in giving you back your time, taking the stress off of your shoulders. For over 20 years, we provided excellent housekeeping services throughout Sussex County. Our team of professionally trained cleaners use non-toxic, all-purpose cleaning solutions to protect your pets, loved ones, and all surfaces in your home to ensure you're cared for and have peace of mind. Visit heathershomeworks.com or call today.
We can do it!
Ever have a day that just couldn't get any worse? Meet Tyler, the champion of chaos.
Having a day that's gone from bad to worse. When life throws you a string of unfortunate events, the Law Office of Trapp Nickel is here to provide a helping hand. Our experienced workers' compensation team is here to fight for your rights and help shape your misfortune into meaningful compensation.
If you've been injured at work, don't wait. Get the justice you deserve.
The Law Office of Trapp Nickel. Your priority is our priority.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
Welcome to Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford, where relaxation meets perfection. The Celtic series, crafted in the USA, starts at just $4,300 and a perfect match for any budget. Enjoy endless family fun with the Artesian series, tailored for unforgettable moments. Indulge in affordable luxury with our Stealth hot tubs for relaxation without breaking the bank. Plus, with every hot tub, our in-house service team ensures professional installation and full support. With one of the largest hot tub showrooms on Delmarva, why not visit Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford today?
We're open and we're celebrating. All Gone Coastal, It's My Style and Furniture and More locations are celebrating the grand opening of our new Millsboro location. Come get huge savings store-wide. Get 2 Adirondack chairs and a side table, $2.99 for the complete 3-piece set. Your choice sofa and love seat or power reclining sofa, only $9.99. Or design your own dream piece and save 25% off during our Millsboro grand opening at all Furniture and More Gone Coastal and It's My Style locations.
Well, what if I told you that Pharrell Williams, the singer, the artist, had something in common with Legos? You would probably be a little like, what? Yeah. Well, apparently Pharrell is also a big fan of Legos. I mean, who isn't?
Who isn't?
But that is how he has chosen to kind of share his life story, his life work, is through the sort of style of the Lego movies that we've seen.
That's cool, like a
Cute,
biography.
right? Yeah.
Kids can enjoy it.
Exactly. Kids can enjoy it. Adults can enjoy it. And I think many of the other singers and actors that appear in this film enjoy it too. So we're gonna stop yapping and give you a quick look at the piece by piece movie with Pharrell Williams.
Quiet on the set.
Hey Pharrell. Hey, how you doing, man? You know what'd be cool is if we told my story with Lego pieces.
Seriously?
Yes.
Lego.
Just be open.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
When I was a kid, I knew I was different. And people would say, oh, that's an odd child. And that crushed my spirit. But I loved music. It was mesmerizing to me. I would see beautiful hues of light cascading. I just thought that's what all black kids did, stared into the speaker like, whoa.
She's up all night to the sun.
Music was just coming out of me. I need to show the world what I can do.
Alright, Pharrell, I need help on this rap.
Yes, sir. It's pretty simple. Just let it bounce.
He just went in the room and freestyled it.
It's Teddy, ready with the 1-2 check.
All I cared about was making my own music, but people just said,
no.
I wasn't ready.
You can't be me, I'm a rock star.
This song is ridiculous.
Who did that?
Pharrell.
Wow.
My imagination would run super wild.
Dun, 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 dun. Drop it like it's hot.
I was always a bad gangster, but you brought out a smile.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
That feels great.
I firmly believe that everybody has talent, beauty, and potential.
He opened our eyes to a whole different perspective.
Thank you, if you know what happiness is.
Woo! Holy moly, guacamole. Legendary story, yeah?
Wow. Man, this is gonna be a Lego movie, bruh.
A lot of big names helping out in that film.
Lots of big
You saw
names.
Gwen Stefani, Justin Timberlake, Snoop Dogg. He's just everywhere this year.
He's having
This is
his year. I love it.
I love
Little
it too.
dog, Snoop.
I know.
So cute.
It is cute. But what a clever way to decide that, like, you know what? My experience with music is a little unusual. My style of storytelling about that life story is going to be a little unusual.
If I had to pick something to tell my biography later in life, let it be a Lego movie.
Exactly. So that comes out tomorrow. So make your movie theater plans, your popcorn eating plans. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun had by all.
Yes, it's so cute.
That's right. But when we get back, maybe you're in the mood for a good scare. We're taking you to Laurel for a haunted attraction.
My pledge is to keep you safe.
I'm your new lieutenant.
I've not given up. I'm just getting started.
Law and Order Thursday, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
I will take
your life if you hurt her.
You don't get to make the threats anymore.
I'm coming for you.
I'll be waiting.
Found new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Angela Alsobrooks got caught taking illegal tax breaks, at least $16,000.
Senate candidate Angela Alsobrooks took advantage of tax breaks that she was not eligible to get.
Angela Alsobrooks' campaign says she was unaware of the error.
That's odd because all 4 mortgages were in her name on the D.C. property.
Alsobrooks owes $59,000 in back taxes. Dishonest on her taxes. She's dishonest with us. Maryland's Future is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Join us for the Top 50 Sales Drive going on right now at Preston Ford. With over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles on the lot, we're sure to have the perfect vehicle for you. Save big with 2024 models such as Escape, Mavericks, and Bronco Sports, all with options starting under $30,000. Check out the entire selection at PrestonFord.com. Purchase a Ford online and we'll deliver it to your driveway. But hurry in as the inventory moves fast during our race to the top 50 in the nation. And remember, cars cost less in Preston.
Bring nature home for the holidays with luxury quality apparel at 4 Acres Living. Shop our exclusive line of 4 Acres Living outerwear and yarn, 100% natural and sustainably grown on our farm. We provide a wide variety of handcrafted items made only from the best natural materials and perfect for gift giving. Learn about the art of raising alpacas through our guided tours or walk an alpaca around the farm for a closer outdoor experience. 4 Acres Living in Frankfort, Delaware, just 7 miles from Bethany, open now Friday through Sunday.
Tree trunk injections are a safer, more efficient treatment process than the traditional spray method. This technology can help enhance your tree's health by delivering essential nutrients directly to their vascular systems. Like humans, trees are susceptible to infection. A specially formulated fungicide injection can cure most diseases. If spray applications cannot reach every part of the tree, trunk injections are a better alternative. To learn more about tree injections, visit our website, acplantandturf.com.
Well, we're going to take you back to Tuesday for one quick second Coast Life when we were in the heat of our great debate asking you haunted hayrides, haunted houses. If you remember, Lauren is not a haunted attraction person, but we're going to force her to be today as we talk about a cemetery house. We've got Scott Allen joining us. You're one of the board members with Cemetery House. Yep. And I have heard nothing but incredible and scary things about what lies in wait at Cemetery House in Laurel. So for folks that are looking for a good time and a scary attraction, what are they in store for?
Oh, it's a fun time. We've gotten so busy over the last couple years. We have everyone will park at or next to the Laurel Volunteer Fire Department. Mm-hmm. Take a hayride over to the event. You get your tickets. You wait in line there. Then you'll go through a haunted maze out in we call it a cornfield, but it's actually sorghum. So that's
all right.
We had corn, but people were having corncob fights.
That'll happen.
So then you'll go through the underground tunnels and then up, and then we have a 2-story house with about 10 different scenes, 10 different rooms in there.
Amazing.
And they're all different themes, right? The rooms are?
We take everything out of the house every year, start over, new ideas. We move people around, move different things around. We have illusions and things like that.
So even if you thought you knew.
Right. You don't know.
No,
you don't know. You will be trapped in there with me and Lauren because if we go, we will never get out. No. Until the sun comes up and they're like, ladies, please, this is the way. But this has been going on for how many years now? And I feel like it's safe to say that you guys really have kind of become a staple in the community for this time of year.
Yeah, I believe this is our 32nd year doing this. I've been involved for about 15 years. Started out acting in it, and then over time, as we grew, there was a need for more people overseeing things, and so there's about 6 of us that oversee the operation.
You guys have a lot of volunteers. I mean, people like
we do
rooms and kind of manning it with whatever costume they have.
Yeah, we've struggled over the last couple of years finding volunteers. Back when I started, we had 70 volunteers every night. Now we're down to probably 40. Maybe 50. We could always use more. We have local organizations. Boy Scouts help out a lot.
Nice.
We've got the Laurel Boy Scouts and the Delmar Boy Scouts helping this year. We've got a travel ball team that's helping, but we could always use more organizations. And some of the kids are looking for community service hours.
Yeah.
So we sign off on that because it is a charity.
Yes.
Go volunteer.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a cool way to
It's
do
a
it.
fun way to volunteer.
Yeah.
And of course, like you said, it is a charity, so you are giving back to the community.
Yes.
So when people, pay their admission ticket, where's that money going?
Well, it's the Independent Order of Oddfellows Charity Lodge number 27 in Laurel, Delaware. And we have scholarship programs, different organizations, the libraries, different local things that are in need of funds. We give them a lot. So
goes right back to the community.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Nobody knows what the community needs more than members of its own community.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, Oddfellows, we can't take any profit from anything that we do, so it all has to go back out.
That's awesome. I mean, it's what a great thing that you guys are doing, and like we said, it's fun. So if you do need those, whether it's community service hours as a credit, or you're just in the giving spirit and the Halloween spirit, Cemetery House is a great way to check both those boxes. So how can people get involved if they still want to volunteer? Can they?
Yes, absolutely. They can contact us through our Facebook page, which is just facebook.com/Cemetery House, and just let us know that you want to come out. We try to vet people as much as possible.
Sure.
Not everybody's perfect, but we start them out in a place where they can't do any damage, and then over time, then we'll move them into more critical roles. But I will say that we've been so busy over the last couple years. Last year in particular, 3 nights over 1,500 people each night. So there's going to be long lines. We move people very fast, and so if people show up and they see 200-300 people waiting in line just to get on the hay wagon, we're running 5 hay wagons constantly.
Yeah, so you're going to move through that line pretty quick. Don't be discouraged.
Good operation.
Yeah, right? You guys know what you're doing.
Yeah, we'll have about 120 people moving on hay wagons constantly.
Yeah. Awesome, perfect. So I know people are excited. How many weekends left or weekdays left do they have to enjoy Cemetery House?
We're only open Friday and Saturday night, starting the 11th this Friday, and each consecutive weekend till the end of the month. So only Friday and Saturday. So we're open 6 nights.
What about Halloween?
No.
No Halloween.
No. Halloween's for trick or treating.
There you go.
Good answer. I like that. I like that too. So you hear that Fridays and Saturdays. Get your tickets. Check out their Facebook page and get ready for a good scare, because it's a good scare time.
And I like that it has a little bit of both with the Great Debate. It's got the hayride and the haunted house.
Yes, it does.
Right? That's how
good for everyone else, not for me.
Yes.
But get on. Have a good time there. It's always really popular. So.
Yes, it is. Well, Scott, thank you so much for coming in and getting us in the spooky spirit and telling us all about Cemetery House.
Well, thanks for having me.
Of course. Well, we're keeping you in the Halloween spirit, but maybe something that's a little less spooky, a little more crafty when we get back.
They're not just pets. To us, they're family. With Holloway Pet Cremation Services, you can afford to treat them with the same care and respect as any member of your family. Our compassionate team will make prompt arrangements to receive your pet into our care for individual cremation. Plus, Holloway has so many beautiful ways to treasure them forever. Ask about adding our Forever With Me keepsake package, including an engraved urn, ink ball print, lock of fur, and a keepsake of your choice. Holloway Pet Cremation Services, serving all of Delmarva.
Signs of poor eyesight aren't always clear to us. At Wink Vision Center, we provide the best possible standard of care to discover the signs and improve your vision. Our eye exams are fast, easy, and comfortable to ensure you and your family can see clearly as soon as possible. Shop the finest selection of designer frames from Tiffany to Vera Wang, Maui Jim, and Urkers. Need an appointment? We can get you in as soon as the next day. The choice is clear. Wink Vision, Ocean City and Cambridge.
Hey, bath guy, do you do roofs? Nope. Do you do lawns? Negatory. Do you do windows and siding? Not a chance.
At Peninsula Bath, we're your local pros for bathroom remodeling, and that's it. Top quality, customer focused, and competitively priced. Ask about our free shower door upgrade and our neediest bathroom contest.
Hey Dad, can you take out the trash?
No son, not a chance.
Peninsula Bath.
Every visit is an adventure at Browse About Books in Rehoboth Beach. Search our hand-picked book collection and find something in every genre. From bestsellers to some of our staff picks, you'll uncover a new adventure every time. After you've browsed our extensive book selection, explore our gift shop, where you'll find an exciting array of toys, gifts, Rehoboth-themed items, and home decor. Browse About Books on Rehoboth Avenue, a fun, friendly place to shop for books and so much more.
Well, the arts and crafts continue here on Coast Life. We've been getting you ready for Halloween, so you still have some time to make these crafts, and then put them around the house to decorate.
For sure.
And we've got another craft for you. Lauren Hitch has been amazing at coming up with all these crafts, and I think not only have you been amazing at finding these crafts, but also walking us through them, because that is a skill that not all of us possess.
Yeah, it was so funny. Tuesday, my son has ball games, and one of the grandpops of the kids came up to me, and they were like, "I saw you and Leah making those spider webs with the popsicles," and it was only like 5:30. Like, he had just finished watching the show, hurried over to the ball field, and I was like, yes, that was exciting. So these are so easy. Even Leah and I can do it.
Yes, exactly. The bar is low, my friends. The bar is low.
So today we're going to make little pumpkins here. And again, just out of pipe cleaners and maybe beads you have around your house. This one takes no glue. So if you're scared of the hot glue or the glue,
that's what I like to hear. Yes, no glue. You don't have as much mess, because even the Elmer's glue, even though it's not hot, I feel like that gets way messier.
Yes.
So
especially when you include kids in it. I mean, the kids are like Riker with anything with ranch or ketchup. I mean, he's
just the full
I want to do
squeeze.
it. Yeah. The chicken nuggets to ketchup ratio is way off.
Way off. Yeah, we'll get there.
So for this one, you just need pipe cleaners and beads. So
perfect.
You can use whatever color pipe cleaner you want. Obviously, I used orange for the pumpkin, but I don't think we have any orange left because we've been using some orange for the spider legs and stuff.
I'll do some black so that we still stick with our black and orange.
Nice.
How many?
So
of
you're
these
going to
bad
take
boys?
4 of them.
Okay.
So 4 pipe cleaners, and you'll kind of lay them all together in a row.
Okay.
Right. And then all you're going to do is twist the center a few times. So find your center point.
Okay.
And you're just going to kind of twist in the center a few times.
Okay.
Just so they're kind of locked together.
Yeah.
And then you're going to take and you're going to spread them out.
Ah.
So really have these guys, almost touching there.
Almost looks like its own little spider.
Yeah, right. All right, and then you're going to take and you're just going to lay it flat in front of you.
Okay.
And what I did was kind of like pull some of these up a little bit, and that's really just so your beads, once you start adding them on, aren't going to end up all over the coast.
That makes sense. Lauren she's not messing around here today, folks.
So I'm going to go ahead and dump some orange beads out. Now, some of the cool pictures I saw online would be like different colors of orange, like different hues and shades and things, like make your pumpkin look
the overachievers that get celebrated.
Yes. And all you're going to do is you're just going to start putting some orange beads.
All right, let's do it.
So probably it just depends on how big you want it to be. You could even, if you wanted to do some smaller pumpkins, cut the pipe cleaners in half and have some little ones. So then you'd probably only need like 6 to 8.
So a little pipe cleaner pumpkin patch while you're at it.
Right. A whole mantle full of pipe cleaner pumpkins.
Cute.
So you're just going to kind of start stacking these and go around. So one really cool thing we have coming up on the Delmarva Home Show, Leah, is we're asking people to send in their Halloween decorated houses.
Oh, perfect.
So at Christmas, we always go around to people's homes and tour them with their Christmas decor and their beautiful trees and whatever kind of theme they've chosen, to decorate. And
makes sense.
That was fun. But with Halloween last year, we kind of just showed pictures, much like viewer photos on Outdoors Delmarva. So if you send your picture and you're like, this is Leah's cool house in Rehoboth, and check out these skeletons. Everyone's got them big 12-foot skeletons in front of the yard that they some leave up at Christmas and then just decorate with lights. But we want to see it. So please send pictures of your home. You'd put all that work into it. We might as well show it off.
Might as well show it
to
off.
our viewers. So send us pictures to Delmarva Home Show at WBOC for sure. And we'll put them on the show at the end of the month.
Woo, fun.
So
yes, we know we've got so many talented decorators out here on Delmarva.
I like the people that take the big spider webs off of like their A-frame, on their house.
Yes.
And they put like the big spiders up it. Yeah. It looks so cool. All right, so once you kind of get all of the beads on and around, so they'll come up the side. So I think for this guy, I used actually about 16.
Okay.
So 16 on each side. And then what you kind of do is you just pull them all back together at the top, and you twist the top like I did here. And then I just added a little green piece off of it. Perfect. And then had it kind of make a little curly, or you can take some of the green beads and put it up it as well.
Also cute.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Plenty of good ideas here.
Look how cute this looks.
I know.
This is your final product.
Yeah, and you can bend it like whichever way. So sometimes if I crush it on the way here today, it's okay because you kind of just form it. It's just a pipe cleaner.
Readjust.
So you can make it a little narrower of a pumpkin or a little chunky pumpkin, whatever you want.
Nice and easy. We love that. And I know that your kids are going to love that too, and they're going to love doing a craft with you. Lauren, one more time, where can people submit their photos for their decorated houses?
Send pictures of your houses to Delmarva Home Show at WBOC.com.
Speaking of houses, maybe you're looking for your new happy place. We're going to introduce you to this week's Happy Place of the Week.
Welcome to 3597 Wooden Hawk Road in Greenwood. The fully renovated 4-bed, 3-bath home sits on nearly 2 private acres, combining modern amenities with timeless charm. The master suite boasts a tiled shower and generous closet space, while updated plumbing, electrical, and HVAC systems ensure reliability. A new roof adds peace of mind, and the expansive deck is perfect for outdoor relaxation. Don't miss a chance to own a beautifully renovated home with ample space and privacy. Schedule your showing today. Happy Place of the Week is sponsored by the Parker Group.
It's the perfect time to upgrade your home's comfort with Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Now through November 30th, get up to $1,700 with Carrier's Cool Cash Instant Rebate on qualifying systems. That's right, big savings on a brand new energy-efficient heating system. You may also be eligible for a federal tax credit up to $2,000 with a qualified system. Get it done now and stay warm all winter long. Call Coastal Comfort or visit coastalcomfort.com, a Carrier factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Back pain? Trouble sleeping? Slowing down? Reduce stress by 22% with hydrotherapy, lessening pain and improving sleep. At Delaware Hot Tub Company, we have saltwater hot tubs to give you these relaxing health benefits. A simpler, cleaner way to relax using fewer chemicals and easier to maintain too. Why stress when you can relax? Hot tubs, hotter prices at Delaware Hot Tub Company in Millsboro and Lewis. Ask about 0% financing.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, like myself in flooring, to ensure you get the best product to fit your needs and that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
They worked with me, gave me different options, kept within that budget, completed it on time. Delmarva Design Center was awesome.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
The real estate industry was broken, but change is here and the Parker Group is leading the charge.
We're proud to introduce our groundbreaking 3.5% listing fee. Sell with us and you could save thousands of dollars.
Our cutting-edge technology delivers significant savings that we pass on to you. Our world-class marketing and dedicated team provide the human touch and unparalleled expertise that you deserve.
As passionate advocates for a more transparent and equitable selling experience, we're not afraid to challenge the status quo.
Welcome to a new era of real estate with the Parker Group.
Step into something new at Vernon Powell. Jumpstart your fall routine with Brooks and Hoka. Vernon Powell has Delmarva's largest selection of Hoka, including Hoka Kids. Power through work with Dansko and Bionic. Wall-to-wall work boots and Carhartt apparel. Outfit your whole family for fall in fuzzy Uggs, comfy Hey Dude, or Birkenstocks with socks. Sparkling layered looks from E. Newton and Kendra Scott. Plus new apparel from brands like Patagonia, Pure Lore, North Face, and UGG at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth Beach.
If you want a bargain, it better be Beshi. Murphy cabinet bed beginning at $8.99, 9 different styles in stock. Sofa beds beginning at $6.99, 2 dozen different styles in stock. Recliners beginning at $3.99. Beshi has rocking, power, wall, swivel, highlight, over 50 different styles in stock. Customizable couches beginning at $9.99. Excellent in-stock selection from several famous makers: Lazy Boy, Craftmaster, Rowe, Braxton Color. Reclining sofas beginning at $10.49. Rustic storage TV stands, $6.99. Shop the red tag sale at Beshi Furniture today.
Well, October is flying by. Just a few more weeks left until the big trick-or-treat night.
Big trick-or-treat night. Breaker finally picked his costume.
I was going to say, did we settle?
Finally did. I feel like the show earlier this week made me be like, you know what? We need to go pick one. Because we had too many options. Yeah. He wants to be Captain America.
That was a good choice.
And I think it's because it comes with a shield.
You got to accessorize.
I think that's what's most important. That was the deciding factor. He's like, do I get this? Sure.
Right.
Okay, Captain America.
There you go. That's a good costume to pick.
Good, yeah.
I feel like I kind of want to bring back the old school, really homemade feeling costumes. I just haven't decided what I want to do with it yet.
You're so creative. You can do that.
We'll see. I've got plenty of stuff to be like a classic witch or a black cat, but I'll play around a little bit, see what I can come up with.
You're going to come up with something good.
But I also like a good theme too. Like we're struggling to decide what Paige and I and Spencer want to be like as a unit, whether we're walking and see a witch together or just for our Halloween episode. There's a lot to decide here in the coming weeks.
Yes, Jason and I have to decide too for our Halloween episode.
That's right. You guys always do something cute.
Last year we were like the devil and the angel, but it was like not what you would think. Like I was the devil, he was the angel. You know? It was cute.
So that's not what we think.
So now it's like, oh, what can we be? We want it to be funny, but I don't know. I'm not sure. That's a big decision for the year.
It's a very big decision.
We have a whole
I take Halloween costume deciding very seriously. But we know that no matter how you're celebrating, there's plenty of spooky activities to do. We talked to the guys from Cemetery House earlier today. I love a good haunted attraction. Can't be beat.
Attraction, and we made a little pumpkin craft for
Yes.
you and the kiddos.
Yep. So if your kids, like we've been kind of talking all week, if they're not quite ready for the pumpkin carving, these crafts might be a good fun thing to do together that you can decorate with. But we get to go. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We love hanging out with you. Coast TV News at 5 is going to take it away. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow.